Cindy, good morning. Good morning, Deborah. Good to see you. Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. Sometimes when I start my camera, I don't always have things exactly where they look like on my camera when I just practice. So anyways, I need to move some things out of the way. I'm so happy y'all are here. Jennifer, good to see you. I want to let y'all know what we're using today. I kind of sent a little preview out. Hey Cindy. I love when y'all say good morning to me. Candace, good to see you. And I love when y'all leave feedback at the end too. It just helps, even if you do this later and you're not going to do it right now, pop in later and let me know you did it. It's all called accountability, right? Hey Candace, good to see you. We are actually going to use quite a bit of stuff today. If you have it, don't panic if you don't have something, because I promise you will still get a really great workout without it. Hey Deepti, how are you? So here's what we have: a mat. If you don't have a mat, grab a towel because you will be laying on the floor. Good morning, Carol. I'm so glad you're here again. It's so great to have you join. I have a towel. Like, you can use a dish towel or a hand towel. The reason I have this is not just because I sweat. We're actually going to use it in our core today, so that's why I want you to have a towel. If you happen to have a ball pillow between the legs, wadded up beach towel works fine. Band and ankle weights. These are totally optional. If you don't have them, please don't panic. I promise you'll get a good workout. If you don't have a band, I would have a single heavier dumbbell or like a gallon jug or a laundry jug or something, because we're going to use them for deadlifts. I have a light set of dumbbells. Again, they're totally optional. If you don't have light dumbbells, grab some water bottles. They will absolutely work. This is something new I have today. I think I've done something before with it. So this is just like a stick, like a dolly kind of stick I got at Home Depot. You can absolutely just grab your broom, okay? I know y'all are thinking, she's crazy when she says you need a broom. If you have a broom that like twists off the end, that's perfect. If it doesn't twist off, it's gonna be okay. So you're gonna be holding it here, or we're gonna be using it for core. So I don't want it real heavy. Yay! So if you go too heavy, like I know some of us have those body bars that are the weighted bars, that might be too much. So I really wanted something that you can keep light today, which seems kind of strange, but we'll be using it in the second half of class for core. So if you don't have one, don't worry about it. Hey, if you're here for 30 minutes, I have a perfect break point in this class today, so you can absolutely go for 30 minutes. Hey Nicole, I miss y'all. It's good to see you. 30 minutes, I'll tell you when that's over with. If you want to stay for the full 60, the second half of the class is where we're going to be on the floor with ankle weights and this little broomstick. I know, it's kind of crazy. If you don't have some equipment, please, again, don't worry, don't tap out because you don't think you have something with you today. I know that Sandy and Adrian and I'm getting ready to get started. We have set some links on our Facebook group if you are looking for equipment. It doesn't mean you have to buy that particular one. If you use our link, we are working to be Amazon affiliates. Even if you just use the link and go over, you will help us out. Even if you don't buy that piece, even if you just pick a different one, because you know how Amazon gives you suggestions. If you say, oh, I like different ankle weights, that's perfect. But if you use our link, we get a little bit of credit from Amazon towards our associate, or our being an associate. All right, y'all, let's get this thing started. March it out. Woo! All right. Again, this is equipment day. If you don't have something, please don't panic. The only thing I'd love you to have is a mat or towel, a small towel, and some sort of a stick if you can. If not, we can do imaginary sticks, right? We have got great imagination. All right, y'all, 30 or 60 minutes, your choice today. I'll be here for 60. If you tap out at 30, Angela, I know sometimes you do, and you go for an awesome walk, that is perfectly fine. If you want to tap out, come back and check out the second half. It will be here for an entire week. After that week, I put it into albums. So then you can always access it in the albums as well. All right, y'all, give me a little low step touch. We're warming up quads, warming them up. Guess what? We have quads today. Yes! Lots of small muscle groups. Tons of reps, light weights. I know, it's crazy, right? All right, nice low step touches. Y'all keep that going. I'm just checking in, making sure everything's set on here. You can see me okay? All right. I get nice and close, y'all see my wrinkles, right? All right, guys, right here, nice and low. All right, we're gonna take this to a hand curl, pull it back. Okay, another thing I wanted to bring up today. Adrian, Sandy, and I are trying to get to the 1,000 follower mark. We've had little milestones along the way. I remember we celebrated and we got 500 people following us. So if you can go to the top of our page at some point and invite some friends to come, we would love that. So we've got about 30 more to go, somewhere in that range. So help us out, help us reach that 1,000 mark. You can see it at the top of the page on our group. Knees up in front, right here, just lower abs. So this class is all about lower body, core, no cardio. You don't need shoes. This is a good day. Good. And I know I've got some accountability people coming in later to do this. Kristen, I know you said you're going to do it later after your tennis match. I'm going to count on you. Let me know when you finish. All right, y'all, we're going to get a squat and rotate. So our first block today is all lower body. I'm going to use this little red squishy ball. If you don't have one of those, grab a pillow or grab a towel that you can roll up and put between your thighs. Press it up. Press it up. And again, if you don't have a mini band, one of those loop bands, have some sort of a dumbbell or some sort of a weight you could use today. Good. Four, three, two, and one. Let's just squat 2 up, 2 down. I'm going to do a quick warm-up because we're going to start with squats. Remember that broomstick I told you about? If you have something, a mop, a broomstick, you can remove the end on. We're going to use that. If you don't, you can grab a chair if you need help with balance. Singles, down and up. Down and up. 4 more. 3 more. We're going to grab that squishy ball. 2 more. Dawn, I was hoping you were here. Anslin, talk Brady into doing this later. I just talked to him and he said that he has been doing some of my workouts. So happy to see you guys. Good morning, Dawn. All right, so let's get started. You're going to grab this. The little squishy ball. If you don't have one, it's okay, but put something like a pillow, a wadded up ball or towel in there, right here. The stick is going to be for balance on this one. So if you haven't grabbed your broomstick yet, hey, Julie, if you don't have a broomstick, it's okay. But you can grab a chair, but this is literally just a light stick. I don't want something real heavy for this. All right, y'all, let's get this show on the road. Here we go, right here. Inner thigh squeeze. We are doing regular squats today. Last week, we worked inner thigh. It's gonna get inner thigh, but you're also going to work some calves along the way. So this is for balance. If you have awesome balance all day long, give me prayer hands, right? Down and up. Now, I have my feet close enough together so that ball or the pillow, whatever's in between your thighs is getting a squeeze. It is not at my knees. Don't put this at your knee joint because you don't want to squeeze your knees. You're squeezing your inner thighs, right? Good. Tanya, I hope you're here today too. You are building your at-home library of workout equipment. I keep seeing you do that. That's awesome. So again, you don't have to buy a lot of things. A lot of things you can use around your house, but we are starting to put some links up in case you are looking for ankle weights. Bring the 80s back. Also, little dumbbells, squishy balls. I actually saw these at Aldi the other day too, so it doesn't have to be a professional brand as long as you can squeeze it. And don't overinflate it. You don't want it real big, okay? When you get them in the mail from Amazon, don't pull them up too tight. That's one of the problems people do with this. We're gonna take it down and hold. Down and hold. I'm going to raise up to the balls of my feet, lift my heels. I'm gonna put it back down and stand. And again, roll up. So I want you really taking the opportunity to roll to the toes. This is when no shoes is awesome because you're feeling all the way through those toes. Angela, we're getting our calves again. And on the way up, squeeze that ball, right? When you get to the top, squeeze the ball, squeeze your butte. So 2 30-minute sections today. Both 30 minutes will include lower body and core. Good. Nice. I'm going to give a shout out to my friends Trisha and Maddie in Minnesota. They always tune in a little later. They don't usually do it live. Also my friend Lori, my childhood friend from Wisconsin. My lifelong friend Carrie. I love how I can connect with y'all in completely different states. And a D, if you are tuning in from Israel, I have no idea what time it is there, but I love that you're doing these workouts. All right, you go down. I'm up on my toes. I'm just pulsing on my toes. I'm on my toes, y'all. If this is not working for you, come back, set your heels down. This is where I need my balance stick. On my toes, and I'm just squatting 1 inch. 1 inch, but I'm squeezing the ball, right? Good. How you doing, Cindy? I hope you're working out with me today. Last week I had her on the deck with me. Today she's at home, so I'm holding you accountable. I'm still on those toes, but I'm squeezing the ball. Woo! All right, y'all, this first set, take it down and hold. I'm still on my toes. I'm going to squeeze my inner thighs, just in. And this is why you want the ball squishy. You've got to squish it and make it oval. Notice my head and chest, they're still up. Not looking at the ground, straight ahead. I'm squeezing, squeezing. 2, down and up. Full range. Full range. Now, if you need to, you can drop your heels. I'm trying to stay up on my toes. Good. Y'all, this is the very first move. We have 3 moves for lower body in this first block. We're gonna hold it down again. Hold it down. Now, what do I want you to do? I want you to drop the heels, lift the toes. Drop the heels, lift the toes. Good. Some calf work. Squeeze the ball. Squeeze the ball on the up. Nice. Good. Leah, I don't know if you're out here today working, but I know you're working hard if you're at home. Good. Squeeze. Carol, I know you're working hard too. I'm so happy to see you pop in. And if you're just popping in and you're like, I don't have time right now for this, Amy, it's gonna be here. All right. We're gonna hold it down again. Come up to the toes and just pulse in. Pulse, 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 pulse. Next up, we're doing deadlifts. I'm gonna use my mini band, okay? If you don't have one and you have something like a dumbbell, you're gonna hold it. Oh my goodness, 10 seconds, y'all. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I'm gonna lose my stick and put my ball away. 2, nice work, guys. We're gonna do some deadlifts. So, grab your mini band. If you don't have one, you're gonna hold a dumbbell in your right hand, okay? I'm gonna loop it around my left foot and hold it in my right hand. Why am I going opposite? Because I'm gonna go into a hinged position. My right leg is back in a kickstand, okay? So I'm on my toe. My body weight's in my left leg. And I'm hinging, okay? Notice what's not happening. I'm not rounding my back. It doesn't matter how low you go. You need to keep that hinge. What am I working, Amy? I'm going to put my finger back here and figure it out. This muscle that connects hamstring to glute, right in that area. I say this all the time, it's summer. Those Daisy Duke shorts are gonna hit right in that spot. Now, as we get a little better, we're going to work to possibly elevate that right leg, okay? But we're not compromising form. I'm hinging forward with a back flat. Good. Tammy, did you join me today? I know you said you were gonna try. I hope you're here. Good. Tammy's girls, Marilyn and Sally, gave me some good tips yesterday on some people to follow. I always love that on Instagram. I'm not ashamed to borrow ideas, or sometimes it triggers ideas, right? So we're getting that single leg right now. Nice. Single leg. So my balance is a little off because I'm trying to look all over. Sometimes it helps to just really focus. All right. So we've got 2 legs, right? We're gonna work one for the first half, the other one for the second. If this leg raise is not for you, you're gonna come back to your kickstand, okay? There's options. But I do have that staggered stance. All right. Here's where the challenge is gonna come in if you can do it. Down, lift and lower that back leg. You're staying down. You're staying down. If you have a dumbbell and your lower back is really bothering you, put it down, okay? I'm lifting and lowering that back leg and pointing my toe. Point the big toe. My front knee is soft. Good. You've got it. We're gonna switch legs in 4, 3, 2, all right, switch it out. That means we're halfway. I'm going to trap it under my foot, and And I'm just gonna work on the hinge, okay? And the balance, the kickstand is behind me. If you're more advanced and you wanna start raising that back leg anytime you can, okay? I'm gonna show you the kickstand just for a while. Back is flat, I'm hinging. Why am I going across my body? If you have a dumbbell, it is the opposite hand to the foot you're hinging towards. You wanna keep your hips square. If I were to do the same one, I would start to turn. You don't wanna turn. All right. Can you start elevating that back leg and challenging the balance? Good, what are you working now? The foot on the floor, the back of that hamstring glute, right there. It's okay to put your hand there and check it out. I'm gonna see how y'all are doing. If you can't hear me, if something ever goes wrong, please let me know and I will repost this. Good morning, Adrian. I'm so happy to have you join. All right, y'all, keep it going. I'm opposite, right? And I'm working to lift that leg. Again, don't let it compromise form. Straight down, flat back. So you're trying to draw an arrow from the back of your head to the top of your foot. I probably can't lift it as high as many of you can. Dawn, I bet you have amazing form on this. Y'all keep it going. Work that hinge. Nice. All right, y'all, you're 30 seconds away from that last second. You're not done, you're not done. I just like to see, hey, Sandy. Yes, I'm so glad y'all are popping in. Here we go. Come on, y'all. Remember what that last 30 seconds looks like. It means you're going to stay down on the hinge and just raise the back leg, okay? My head, my spine, all neutral here. You ready? Down. Establish your balance. Spread those toes out and tap the back toe to the floor. Tap the back toe. You have 30 seconds. You don't have to look at me. I promise you I'll tell you when it's over. You're gonna keep your mini band if you have one. If you don't, it's okay. You could possibly add a dumbbell into the next move if you want. Come on, y'all, stay strong. Woo! Come on, you can do it. Lifting that back toe to the ceiling, point the toe in 2 and 1. All right, y'all. Mini band is gonna have 2 options. Easier is gonna be above your knee. Harder is gonna be at your ankle, okay? So I'm gonna put it around my calves, kind of ankle area. If you wanna make it easier and you have a mini band and this is your first time trying it, pull it up to about here above your knees. I do like it above your knees and not on the knee joint. We're gonna get a little squat here and we're gonna do some band walks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Lead with the outer part of that leg, right? I'm gonna exaggerate it to show you. Lead, lead. But you distribute that weight evenly, okay? Yeah, I knew that's too much equipment would get in my way today, right? We're in a squat, and we're accentuating that band walk by pressing out. Nice. Y'all, this is the last 5 minutes before we hit core. Band walks. Who loves band walks? Y'all lead outer thigh. My feet are facing the front. Good. Nice. So again, more difficult is the band at your ankles. A little more easy is going to be the band around your quads. Sandy, we posted a link yesterday. Sandy found some nice fabric bands. If you have a problem with the bands rolling, there's a link on here to some fabric ones that kind of avoid that roll. So Tanya, you'll have to tell us how they work when you get them too. We're gonna go 2 counts. 2 counts, 2 counts. I need you low, y'all. I'm not up here, right? I'm down in a squat. Booties engaged. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Do not, because the bands tend to pull, don't let your knees cave in, y'all. You gotta keep them over those ankles. Nice. 2 and 2. We're gonna mix it up in just a second. Let's go to singles. 1 step, 1 step. Y'all, this is control. I'm not going for speed here. Good. Woo. Marcy, I know you usually tune in later. I hope you're here doing this. Now, y'all, when you tune in later, leave me a comment at the end because it helps me know that you were accountable and you did it. Good. Paige, same thing, right? I always can see your face in my mind. All right, y'all. We're gonna stop in the middle. I'm gonna give you a quick break. I want you back down in that squat. I'm gonna come so you can see my toe. Tuck out of that big toe, right? I'm gonna tap it out and pull it in. Only to the right. Tap out the big toe. I'm in a squat though, right? I'm not here. I want you in a squat. The left foot has your body weight in the heel, okay? I'm basically tapping that toe, bringing it in. Tap, return, tap. So I'm taking that toe. Now what I'm gonna try to do is lighten the load on my toe. So instead of putting a lot of body weight on it, it's just a tap, or maybe it's a hover. Yes. Stay on it. Now can you take it to the back? Take it to the back. So it looks like this. I'm tapping the toe behind me, but I'm still soft with this knee bent. Good. You got it. Now that stabilizer's getting tired, right? It's all good. It's supposed to. Good. All right, so you get a combo. Side, middle, back, middle. Side, middle, back, middle. Side, middle, back, middle. 3 more. 2. All right, y'all, shake it out. We've got another leg. Here we go. Tap, return. What are your options? Lighten that load on the tap, right? Or hover. Hover, tap, hover. Y'all keep going. We're here for a little while, so I want to check in on you. I know I'm sweating. It's so hot out here today. Hey, yay. Hey, Miriam, so glad you're here. June, awesome. I'm so glad you're here, too. You're always tuning in. Here we go. Let's go. Yeah, you can do it. Come on. Come on, if you can hear my music, we're going to beat this. You got it. We're going to take it back. Here we go. Back. Toe tap. Back. Who's excited? Core is coming up. I know you're excited. You're going to need your squishy ball or a towel or a pillow, okay? Just to give you a heads up. You're going to need your kitchen towel. Remember I told you a kitchen towel or a hand towel. You'll have a second to grab it and come back. You can't pause this necessarily and catch back up, I don't think, but it's going to be here after this finishes. Let's combo it up. One back, one side. One back, one side. We're almost there, you know. You don't need your band right now. In fact, you might be done with your band. Oh yeah, that's awesome stuff. Unless you don't have ankle weights, you can substitute a band. Here's what I need. Your little squishy ball, pillow, a towel in your back. Right here, I'm gonna put it in the small of my back right here, okay? And then I'm going to take my towel and I'm gonna stretch it out like this, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work my rectus abdominis by leading with my chest, holding my towel here, and making the move start from my core, okay? So, check out my kinetic chain, the back of my neck to my tailbone. I'm not tucking my chin. Everything is straight out. And I'm pulling a little on that towel to give a little extra to my rectus abdominis. What am I not doing? Swinging, right? Right, Suzanne? There's no arms in abs. This is abs, not arms. In fact, the arms are here to make this harder for you. If you need a modification, bring those arms into your chest, okay? Extended is going to be more difficult. So again, I'm leading with my chest, starting the move in the rectus abdominis. And I have to remind myself this all the time. I'm going to relax my shoulders. Lift with that chest. How you doing, Dylan? I hope you're good. All right, y'all, we're gonna stop up. I'm gonna face you this time, but we're doing the same thing, okay? Woo, my ball likes to move out when I'm sweaty. We're gonna pull to one side, return to the center. So I'm actually reclining, just a touch, as I pull to one side. Good, keep it going, y'all. I'm gonna check in on you. We're all going to one side only. I hope y'all can hear me okay. Good, okay. We're going to that one side. Good, good, good. One side. Hold it here. One side. I've got a little recline I'm pulling up. Let's hit the other side. Pull it up. Good. So it's a tiny rotation. Nice. Lift with your chest. Lead with your chest. So I have to tell you, I tell you guys this a lot, that I'm pretty new to bar-inspired things, but I'm learning. And I have already seen a change in my body composition. I know Dawn and I talked about this since she'd been doing it as well. I don't lift as much heavy. I still try to pick a day or two to do a nice class with Sandy and her strength, or Adrian, for sure. But mixing in some toning is kind of a game changer. It's a lot of reps, not heavy weights, really isolating muscle groups and thinking about it, taking time to think about what you're working. 3, 2, hold it center, and we're just gonna give it a little wiggle side to side. Relax your shoulders, engage your core. A little bit of a recline. Just an inch, just an inch. So now I'm not moving as much as I was before. It's an inch up and an inch down. So pull your towel tight. Y'all, we're almost done with this first set. There are 3 sets of core, and that's gonna take us to the 30-minute mark, which means you have 2 to go if you're leaving me at 30. Here we go. Y'all lead with your chest, lead with your rectus abdominis. 5 seconds and we're moving on. 2. Oh my goodness. You're done with your towel for now, okay? Unless you need to wipe off like I do. I need you taking the ball, and you're gonna lean on your side with it. Right here. You can pick up a dumbbell if you have one handy, or you don't have to. Okay, I'm just gonna lift that top leg. A sideline series lying, okay? My bottom leg is slightly bent. It's kind of what's comfortable, but I'm going to recline over that ball and pull in. I'm working my muffin top. Pull. Good. So I'm on my hip pretty much, okay? I'm not rolled back to my booty right now. That will probably come though, with the next move that we're adding on. 2, I need you to hold it up. Just squeeze, 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 squeeze. I'm gonna point my toe and make sure the side of my foot is lifting like this. I'm not lifting my toe up or my toe down. It's parallel to the sky. Just pulse. Just pulse. Good. You got it. Nice. Grab that ball out and we're gonna lift. So now this is where I'm up a little more on the meaty part of my cheek, okay? I'm gonna pull up. What's a modification, Amy? Right here, like we were just doing, okay? But see if you can get both of those feet up. And we're going to the other side. Y'all are killing this. Same thing. Set it, give me the sideline. So again, I'm gonna point my toe, but I'm leading with the outside of my foot. It's going to the ceiling, parallel. How are you, Carol? I hope you're doing well. I've been lucky to have Brenda, Adrian's mom, tune in. I hope she's here today or tries this later on. And shouting out to people that are just new to this and giving it a try. You're at home by yourself. Nobody's worried, nobody's watching. So if you have 5 minutes, and 5 minutes today is more than you did yesterday, tune in for 5 minutes. I'm good with that, y'all. Shout out to me and let me know how you improve and the things you do, right? Let's pulse it up. Because I know my friend Diane tuned in last week and she did 5 minutes, and I was like, all day long, way to go. So if you don't have a lot of time but you just want to try it out, do that. Nice. Come on. Yes. We're going to take that ball out in 3, in 2, in 1. I'm going to try to lift both feet to the ball, okay? Now I rolled back a little tiny bit. Good. Nice. You're going to need your your dumbbells next, your water bottles, or nothing, and you're gonna keep your squishy ball if you have one, or your rolled up towel or pillow. We've got one more 3.5-minute block for core, and you will be at your 30-minute mark. Yeah, you can do it. Here we go. 5 seconds. 2. Nice job, y'all. So we're gonna go back to that position, the recline, with the ball or pillow behind your back. If you don't have anything, you're just gonna crunch, okay? Y'all know how to crunch, right? You're gonna do the same thing from here. If you have this little ball, this is what we're looking at. We're gonna take these dumbbells and I'm gonna cross punch. Now my shoulders are not up in my ears. I know Adrian said this the other day. You don't wear your shoulders as earrings. Don't let them hang up there. So I'm punching, alternate sides. But again, I'm leading with my rib cage and my chest. I am not swinging my arm out to help me. It's a separate movement. Good. I'm gonna isolate just my right arm. And I'm gonna tell you guys this. I am actually reclining, right? So just right arm punch. My left one's just gonna hold steady. I'm punching across my body. Good. If you don't have a ball, a pillow, or anything, you're just lying down in a crunch and going across that opposite knee, right? Punch. Leading with that chest. Nice. We're gonna hold it up and just pulse, just pulse. So there's a little rotation in it, little rotation. Come on, come on. You got it. Woo! We got 4, we're going to the other side. 3, 2. All right, give yourself a little break. Come out of it if you need it for a second. We are going to take the left side and punch across. The right's going to hold steady. So y'all keep going because you were here for a little while. I can talk. You've got these obliques. That's what you're working. I need you to use this muscle to come across the core muscle right here and punch across, right? Good morning, Mom. I was hoping you'd pop in. It's my mom's birthday today. I haven't seen her since January, so really missing you, Mom. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'm so proud of her. She just had her second knee replacement late last month, and she's doing amazing. I'll check in with you today, Mom. I love you. All right, y'all, keep punching across that body. You got it. Left arm punches. Come on. All right, let's shorten it and just punch, just tiny range of motion with a little rotation there. Good. Nice. 5, we're gonna finish with my favorite move, the bow and arrow. 3, 2, right here, pull it down. Alternate sides, you are actually following your elbow with your gaze. Let's go. Lead with your chest. If you are leaving me at the 30-minute mark, you have 35 seconds to go. If you're staying, we are going to complete 60 minutes of work, going back to legs and glutes on the floor. Let's do it. Come on, pull that bow and arrow, follow your elbow to the floor with your eyes. You got it. Nice. Don't forget, if you're staying, this is where you're gonna need your broomstick. All right, and 1. All right, guys, you have 30 seconds to get a sip of water, do whatever you need. During these 30 seconds, if you have ankle weights, hello 80s, we are going to strap them on, okay? These are my daughters, so they're a little flash dancy. But if you don't have some, go ahead and, you don't need them, but you could do this set banded. So say you say, I don't have these, Amy, but I have one of these. Put this around your quads above your knee, okay? Alrighty. I'm gonna say hi real quick and then I'm gonna get you going. So I got them on. It takes a couple seconds to put them on. Debbie, hey, I was hoping you'd come in today. If you don't do it now, y'all save this because you're gonna wanna come back. Is it when it finishes in its entirety, you can start it from the beginning. If it'll be here for a week, somewhere on the page, and then it goes in my album, so it never goes away. All right, y'all, let's get this started. It's time. Locate your right leg for me. The right leg gets all the action in round one, okay? I'm gonna recline back to my elbows, and I'm gonna lift and lower. Did I say quad work today? I sure did. Isolating those quads. Good. So I'm just lifting and lowering, pointing my toe, but I'm thinking about this beautiful quad muscle right here that I am toning. Yes. So your right leg is doing the action. Your right leg is gonna get the action for 3 different moves, okay? And then we'll come back and hit everything on the left. Take it up and hold. Half drop, lift, half drop, lift. So I'm in a comfy position. I'm not having my shoulders up high, but I'm back on my elbows. This is a nice little place you can sit and watch TV if you were watching TV, right? But we're not. We're working those quads. So keep in mind, right leg's always working. If you have that band, you probably have it on the quads, or maybe you have one around the ankle and one around the foot. That works for this? All right, y'all, take it down. Take it out and in. Out. Notice I'm making a big rainbow with my pointed toe. Good. Keep it going, y'all. Keep it going. You got it. Stay with it. Keep it going. We're going to hold it out in front, tuck it in, push it out. Tuck it in, push it out. So I'm not tapping the floor if I can help it. Good. Pull it in and out. Now just hold it, baby lifts. You got 15 seconds. 15 seconds, and then we're going to lie on our left side and continue working the right leg. Oh yeah. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, y'all. So I'm going to get on my left side here. I'm going to bend the bottom knee, okay? I forgot to tell you, if you tapped out, you were done at 30, right? So I see some of you commenting. You're going to bend the bottom knee, soft. I'm going to pull my rib cage tall, and I'm going to lift, okay? Good. So we're still working the right leg. Now, if you have a band, it's probably on your quads. If you don't have anything, that's okay. You can even take a dumbbell and put it there. And I will tell you right now, these ankle weights are a game changer, and I might need a break. So, if I take one and you don't need it, awesome. So I am keeping my toe pointed. I have a glass of water right here because I'm forming that pretty little dip in the side of your leg, right? So I have a glass of water right here and it's not gonna spill because I'm just lifting and low, raising. I'm not rolling forward and I'm not rolling backward. All right, this is gonna hurt. Up and pulse. Oh my goodness, yes it does. What's another option if your neck's starting to hurt you? Right here, okay? It's not gonna matter where your position is there because you're working lower body. I just want you in a good alignment form, okay? Tall rib cage, right? I'm pulsing. Woo! All right, I'm gonna take a little break because I'm gonna go to circles, front circles. You ready? Here we go. Circles. You take a break whenever you need it. I can't see you, so I know that some of you are using ankle weights and possibly crying right now. If you haven't ordered your ankle weights and you really want some, we have a link to some. They're really sold out, similar to dumbbells. I know Angela was looking for dumbbells, and I had a hard time finding them because a lot of places are sold out. Reverse. And I know why that is, because a lot of people are working out from home these days. So if you can't get your ankle weights right away, it is okay, but take a peek on that link, because even if you don't get those exact ones, you can get some from Amazon, probably on that page. Mine are 2 pounds and they're heavy. So don't go crazy. I reversed my circle in case I didn't tell you. Reverse that circle. Yes. my goodness, y'all, you got 10 seconds. You can do anything for 10 seconds, right, Adrian? 10, 9, 8, right, Sandy? 5, come on, Dawn, finish strong. 3, 2, all right, my right leg gets one more activity, okay? So, y'all knew this one was coming? This right here was my game changer when it came to ankle weights. Donkey kicks. We're gonna use the same right leg, okay? You're gonna come down to your forearms, and I'm gonna do full range. My toe is pointing to the ceiling. I am doing full range. So my knees are meeting together at the floor, but not touching on the right side. Good. So a couple tips here. If you're using your bands, Cindy, if you have your band on this one, put it under your left knee and around that back quad on the right, or probably the hamstring area. That way it'll be trapped under your left knee for this workout, this part of the workout. If you choose nothing, I promise you're gonna feel this with no ankle weight and no band. All right, take it up and pulse to the ceiling. My big toe is pointing to the ceiling. Just press up. Energy goes up on this one. Try not to hollow that back. I'm taking my pelvic bone and I'm trying to pull it in towards my chin. Point. At any point, if you need to, take off your ankle weight, go ahead, or lose your band. I'm just pulsing. Good. All right, y'all, hold it up, hold it up. Hamstring curl. And as you know, those weights are going to pull down towards the floor with gravity. It's your job to work against it. Curl that hamstring in. Nice. You got it. Can you combo it up? To the ceiling, halfway down, open and close. Toe to the ceiling, halfway down, open and close. How does 30 seconds sound? Come on, you can do that. Oh my goodness, let's see 20. Yes, you can. Come on. How's that booty feeling? The booty's saying, I'm ready for my Daisy Dukes today. 10. Come on. 5. Come on, Carol, you got this. 2 and 1. Oh my goodness, y'all. All right, give me a short little half child's pose because you know it, we've got another leg to work. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna lay back down, okay? And I'm just gonna lift and lower. My left leg gets all the action now. And I promise I'll stretch you out later if you're staying. So lift and lower for me. Lift and lower for me. You're here for a little while. So I'm gonna come and say hi and make sure we're doing okay and everything's working. All right, I'm glad y'all are still here. Katie, good to see you. All right, if you're all doing this with me, we're lifting and lower with our big toe pointed out. Left leg is getting action. Woo! 3 exercises for legs. Woo! The last one was glutes though. That donkey kick. I feel it. Good. So again, what are we working, Amy? We're working that quad muscle, okay? If you have your band on, you can choose your place. It might be connected to your calf and under your foot, or it might be at your quads. This is where you play with it. We've got some time. Now I need you up and pulsing. Up and pulsing. So now I'm dropping within an inch of my knee, okay? Good. I keep complaining to y'all about my music because I have to use stuff that is Facebook friendly and does not infringe on any copyright. So, because then the Facebook mutes me and gives me big warnings. So, I have goofy remixes. All right, up and over, I need your rainbows. Up and over. Up and over. Y'all, you have about a minute to go with this quad. Then you know what happens. We lie on our side and work the outside of that outer thigh today. Donna, it's outer thigh day again. Last week was mostly inner. Awesome. Stay with it. All right. Take it to the center. Tuck it in, point it out. Tuck it in, point it out. Nice. Anslin, if you check in and do this later, let me know what you think. Good job, guys. All right, y'all. 2 and 1. So we got the same left leg going. Here's what I need from you. You're going to transition onto that side, okay? You're on your right side. This is my position. I like having my shoulder right over my elbow. This might be your position, and that is okay. We're just going to lift. Remember what's happening. I have a glass of water here. It's not going to spill, okay? Good. And Heidi from Lifetime, if you're here, I know I haven't seen you for years. I love that we reconnected on here and that you take my classes again. So many of my Lifetime friends. It's just so much fun to see you again, even though I don't live there anymore. And we're in the same state. I just don't get down there very often. All right, y'all, keep that lift going. That's why I love, because sometimes I can't see who all pops on because I'm a ways from my camera. If you leave me a note at the end, it makes my heart so happy. Lift, we're gonna go up and hold. Hold. Remember, if you have your band, it is probably connected at your quads right here, above your knees. I know some of you, like me right now, are pressing the dislike button on the ankle weights. Woo! I'm gonna give you a tiny break in just a second. In 3, in 2, we're gonna make circles. In 1, oh my gosh, okay. We better have those perfect long, lean legs. These are creating those long, lean muscles. We're gonna make circles. I don't care which way you go because I'll reverse you. Circles. Again, lead with the outside of that foot, okay? My toe is not to the ceiling and it's not to the floor on this one. Woo! Oh, perfect sign. Legs by ZZ Top, but it's not ZZ Top. It's some hyped up cardio remix. Come on, work those legs. You got it. Yikes, we're gonna reverse. Reverse, y'all, you finish strong here. You remember what we have last for legs? Turns into glutes, it's donkey kicks with the left leg. You got 15 seconds, come on, hold it out. 15, yes you can. 10. Woo! Come on, y'all, stay with me for 5, 4, 3, 2, oh my goodness. Okay, here it is. This is the last part for glutes and legs. Next up is core, and then you've met 60 minutes. What, 60 minutes on a Thursday? Yes, it's coming. Here's what I need, those forearms. Full range of motion. So when I say full range of motion, my big toe is pointed to the sky. And I'm bringing my knee all the way down to hover next to the one on the floor. Y'all keep going. The other thing I want to tell you, this workout's going to be there, so if you really like it and you want to do it again, and you get some ankle weights by then, or you want to add bands, come back and do it again and try that extra little element. I promise you, you don't feel it. If you're a beginner, don't worry about all that equipment. You can do it without any. I need you taking it up. Pulse up, energy goes up. Notice I'm not dropping down here anymore. Now I'm about in line with my hip and only pressing up. Woo. Just up, big toes poking, a hole in the sky. We are going into a hand curl in 3, in 2, Here we go. Ham curls. So again, my extension is coming straight up from my hip. I'm not way down here, right? Curl, extend. We are 45 seconds away from finishing this. I need you to put this all together, right? Curl and drop. Curl and drop. We're going to switch it. Here we go. Curl and just press, right? Curl and just press. This is when my instructor brain loses track of what's going on, so I can't remember which one we did the first leg, if we just went up or if we went all the way down. So we're just going to make a mix of it. Come on, you can do it. This one's definitely harder. If you need to drop it all the way down and then kick your curl, go ahead. You only have 5 seconds though. 3, 2, oh yes. How are we? Oh my goodness. If you have ankle weights, you can keep them. Keep them on if you have them. This is where you need your broomstick. I know you've been waiting all class to wonder what the broomstick is for. If you don't have one, grab your towel again, okay? So you can absolutely hold your towel here if you don't have a broomstick or a stick. I don't want a weighted one, okay? So I want to warn you about that. Here's what it looks like. I'm going to hold my little stick here out in front. My shoulders are down and back. I'm going to pull down through here, lift through my rib cage, okay? I'm just going to rotate. Just rotate. You're like, oh, this is so easy. It's all right. We're toning and working those obliques. I don't want a lot of weight out here. All right, I have soft knees and my toes are slightly out in line with my knees. All right, we're going to take it just right. Just right. Just right. Now, the left hand is going to push out a little more. Just right. Just right. Press. Good. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to take it overhead now. I'm going to do my tick-tock, okay? So, now my bar, my broomstick is finishing perpendicular right there, okay? I'm going to add on, though. I'm going to add that press. Press. So as I tick towards the bottom, I'm lifting my left hand. Good. Next one, we're going to hold it up. Here we go. Hold it up and pulse. Pulse. I'm pinching right here, right? Press and pinch. Mind the muscle, make it tight. So if you happen to break this into 2 parts, that's great. I hope you came back into the second. Here's what I need, okay? We're going to do side to side again. Side to side again. Press. Now I'm going to start pressing with my right hand. We're going to go all right, all left with just the right hand. All left turn, right hand presses out. Remember, if you don't have that and you're like, what can I use instead? You've got to pull on it a little bit, okay? You got it. We're going to switch to a tick-tock. Remember that one? We're going to finish with the bar perpendicular. We're going to dip to our left side. Here we go. Control it back, right? Finish right here. All right, take that right hand. Start pressing more. So you're getting a lengthening through the right oblique and you're tucking in on the left. Good. Nice. All right, Tammy, if you're still here, we're going to hold it up and just pulse, pulse. Good. stretching and pinching. You got it. You're gonna keep your stick, your band, or your towel. In 3, in 2, in 1. Woo! We're going back to the floor. 2 moves. You have 2 core moves left, and you're gonna actually just use this. And the last one, snap check my notes. I write these out. Oh yeah, I remember. That's why we kept our ankle weights for the very last move. All right, y'all, come with me here. We're gonna come to the floor. If you don't have this, go back and grab your towel again. Debbie, I'm so glad you came in. All right, here's what I need from you. Right here. Now I'm going to leave my foot on the floor. I'm not using my squishy ball this time, okay? I'm going to paddle my kayak. Yes, and I'm going to recline. Good kinetic chain. If you have that towel instead, you're gonna hold it and dip down each side. So I need you envisioning you're pulling through deep water. Woo! Pull through. Right, my challenge girls. Leah, Claudia, I always tell you if we're doing these, you're pretending you're digging in that paddle and pulling back. I know Claudia just went whitewater rafting, so she probably had some good experience with that. All right, y'all, here's what I need. We are not using arms to lift, okay? I'm gonna come all the way down, my heels are in. I'm gonna lift up and scoop and hollow out my abs when I finish. Lift. Cindy, if you're still here, your feet are pushing into the floor as you lift, right? And what am I not doing? That. That's not even working your abs. That is working your arms. Here we go. So I'm scooping. I am picturing scooping out my abs, what I want them to look like. Now when I get to the top, I'm going to hold. Top hold. I'm going to rotate my torso, come back, and go the other direction. To the top. Rotate, scoop it down. Rotate. There we go. Last 2. Give me one more. All right, take it all the way down and just pulse it up, just up. So I'm trying not to let my shoulders completely come back to the mat. I'm just pressing up, Debbie, just up, just up. Good. Lori, if you're out there, I know you're doing this. We're pressing just up, just up. I know a lot of times Sandy talks to y'all more often, my lifetime friends, and she does a great job of sharing your feedback. So if you don't have time to leave a message or choose not to, let us know through one of the people what you like, what you don't like. I get to hear a lot about Adi too. I know she's doing well. And we try to give you guys a ton of variety. So if there's something you need that's not here, always tell us. Come on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, y'all, next up, we're actually gonna go into a regular crunch. And if you still have these ankle weights, you're gonna probably feel some hip flexors. And if that bothers you, you can remove them, okay? We're gonna finish this up. 3 minutes to go with some crunches. Here we go. I'm gonna extend my left leg and just crunch. And I'm gonna lift a tiny bit. So my right foot is flat on the floor. My left leg is extended. Most important, my lower back is in the mat. If you feel that lower back pop off the mat, you need to elevate that leg a little higher, okay? So here, or here, or here, okay? This is a perfectly fine option. So I got it in line with my knee, but it's angled up. And I'm lifting just to the center, just to the center. Now, I'm going to take the same leg, that's the toe, that's to the ceiling, and I'm going to lower when I'm down, lift when I'm up. Lower and lift. Now remember, if that lower back ever pops off that mat, don't go as far down. Your low might be here and your high might be here. Point that toe. All right, we're going to switch things up. Same leg is going to move, and I'm going to come across my body. I'm going to come across my opposite armpit is lifting towards the knee that's raising. You got it. Stay with it. So you should feel some move in this oblique here, but also the rectus abdominis as that leg is going up and down, lower abs. And one more. Take a little break. All right, guess what happens? My other leg comes out and I crunch to the center. Crunch to the center. Most important part, Amy, is my lower back down. Yes. If it's not, you're going to elevate that leg. If it still isn't, you're going to place both feet on the floor so your lower back stays down. Y'all, this is the last couple minutes of work. I'm so proud of you if you have been here for the whole 60-minute class. I'm going to start that lift and lower, so when I'm down, my leg is down, my head's down. Then I lift. Lower back is down. Lift with the chest. There's an apple under my chin. I'm not tucking it. I'm going to finish this off with my left armpit, or whichever armpit is diagonal from the knee leg moving. I'm going to go diagonal now. We're almost there, and I promise you a good stretch coming up. Don't forget to leave a comment so I know you were here. Y'all, we're almost there. Don't quit on me now. 3, 2, and you just completed that class. I'm going to stretch you out, and you can actually, if you have ankle weights on, you can take them off. And I promised you that was no cardio, right? But I'm sweating, and I know my heart rate got up on some of those things. So you don't always have to have cardio for that. We're going to actually push back to a little child's pose. I'm going to put my hands in front, and I want them to pretend they're Velcroed, okay, to the floor. And my hip is going to drive back in the center, and then I'm going to take it to one side and hold. And take it to the side, give it a hold. And other side. So if you're still here and you're wondering what's coming up, tomorrow I am going to post a pre-recorded class that's 30 minutes. It's going to be a pop-up. I'm going to get it out there either late tonight or tomorrow morning, so you early birds can do it in the morning if you want to. It's a 30-minute combo, upper body bar inspired and cardio. Yes, I said cardio. So if you need a little kick in the morning, on Friday, it's 30 minutes. And I also believe Adrian will be posting a 15-minute pop-up yoga. So the two of those together at some point this weekend would be an amazing way to get your workout in. So watch for those to pop up tomorrow. And I hope you all have an amazing weekend. Comments, suggestions, and please help us reach our 1,000 followers. Invite some friends. Use that little button at the top of our page that says invite, and then just start typing your friends in. Oh, man. All right, y'all, we're going to work on some hamstring stretching. So I want you coming into a little ball here, but you're going to just raise that tailbone and straighten your legs only as much as you can to feel that stretch. Come on down, and again. Lift your hips, lift your tailbone. All right, y'all, I want to get you a quad stretch because we worked them today. So I'm gonna come a little closer. So we're gonna actually pull the top of our shoes. Hey Jeanette, good to see you. Eka, I'm glad to see you here. You guys, I love that you just pop in. Don't be shy, you can come back and do this. As soon as I finish it, it's gonna stay on this page and then move in my albums after a week. So you can catch it. Other side, quad stretch. So what I'm doing on this quad stretch, pulling up the back of my shoelaces, top of my foot, knees together. One more stretch, I call this the number 4, right? We're gonna cross it over, find our balance, and sink on down. There we go. All right, just catch the other side and sink it down. Y'all, you are on your way. Happy Thursday. Thank you so much. Great job today. Go be awesome.